Hi, welcome to this week's refresher session. This week, albeit probably 2 weeks, we've been doing this class because of bank holidays. We've been looking at self-love and what that means for you. So in a yogi world, ideally, it would be eating clean, eating the right food, making sure you have enough fluid, practicing meditation, yoga, pranayama, everything under the yogic umbrella really. Today we're going to be moving and we're going to be breathing. So we're going to be strengthening the body, strengthening the soul, breathing the good stuff in, bad stuff out, and just giving yourself a little bit of love. So with that in mind, we're going to start lying down on our right side. So if you come down onto your mat or whatever you're lying on today, have the bottom arm stretched out in front, the top arm sitting wherever it feels good. You might like to put a blanket under your head. I'm practicing in my parents' garden again, so I haven't got all my toys, but it would be nice to put a blanket under your head so the back of the head's in line with the spine. You know how much I'm all about comfort and ease. Let the eyes close here. And make sure you're comfortable. So if the knees stacked on top of each other aren't, 100% comfortable, move them around a bit. Perhaps the feet, one needs to fall to the side a little bit more. And the hands, let the fingers relax and the fingers curl. Relax the top hand. And just find that posture, right side, taking an inhale through the nose. And a nice passive exhale out of the mouth as you do. Letting the body ease into the mat. Through the cloth that you're wearing, placing the shape of your body onto the floor. You still might need to wiggle and move around a little bit to find that right side lying position that feels good to you. There's no point of finding a posture and trying to endure it whilst you're lying down and finding your breath and arriving into session. That's for later. So here we are, lying the body down on the right side. Take a moment to visualize where your body is, where you're lying, which room of the house or whereabouts in the garden you're lying, where your mat's rolled out. And the shape of your body, your body. Notice what parts of the body are touching the floor, the curves, the grooves of the body, the arches of the body. And use every exhale as a gentle release. Telling the body through the breath, it's okay, it's safe, we can release, we can unravel a little bit. And then start to notice your breath. And how it's moving into your hub, into your human capsule. How is it moving into the body today? It will tell your story, it'll tell the story from the last week or the month. Your breath always gives you an insight into how you're feeling. Even if you can't, as a human, make up your mind, just visit the breath and interpret what it's telling you. Notice the texture, the pulse, the beat, the layering of it. As you breathe in, feel the right side of the body perhaps move a little bit closer to the floor, and the left side move towards the space above the body. And as you exhale, it sort of all comes back towards the spine. Watch the inhale. Where does it move to? Where does it sort of finish in the body? Perhaps you can breathe a little bit further, past that resistance, breathing a bit deeper and releasing, letting all the bits ravel back towards the spine, and the bones, the muscle. Keep breathing. In the nose, let's exhale out of the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, out of the mouth. Noticing the body, your body, lying on floor, right side today. Listening to my voice, practicing yoga and raising the vibrations. Giving self-love. Focus entirely on your breath, the movement of the body, and know that just by practicing, you are raising the vibrations. I said in sessions this week that a small group of people practicing can affect the larger community. So if we practice together as a small group within a community, we are directly affecting the larger community positively with our vibrations. So perhaps there are some people who are not as open to receiving, and we're still allowing ourselves to give, even to the people who perhaps a little shut off to energetic work or raising vibrations. Keep breathing in the nose, out of the mouth. Certainly the birdies here today are raising the vibrations through bird song. Lovely. Take an inhale through the nose, sigh it out, make a noise that you need. Lovely. If you want to keep your eyes closed, keep the eyes closed here. Lengthen the top arm to meet the bottom. Take an inhale. We're going to open that top arm above the body. Let it move behind the body. The gaze follows. And exhale. Arm comes back through center. Exhale, close the arms. So feel really subtle. Inhale, open that left arm wing. Feel that gentle twist in the body. Exhale, close. Take a few more of these, just in your own rhythm. Just letting the breath pour in on the inhale. You're opening that left side body, heart space. Breathing into left side heart space. Exhale, close. Spread the fingers. Send the longest finger into the space above the hand. Reach. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you close, enjoying that gentle, soft, passive movement. You know that little bit of strength coming later. So enjoy these movements. Inhale. Let's meet with that left arm wing open. Let the gaze follow if the neck and head allow. Moving into a gentle twist. Lay the arm wings down wide. Breathe into that left side body. It's a nice bit of awakening for the thoracic spine here. The back of the body behind the heart, sort of back shield. I get to look at my pops when I'm looking left side. Lovely. Close the arm wings. Beautiful. Let's roll onto our back, going into a bridge position. So feet width of the hips, if that feels good for you. Hands either side of the body. Inhale, hips, pelvis towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Exhale, release. Oh, be gentle. Ooze with passiveness as you inhale. Push through the feet. Curl the tailbone. Lift the pelvis. Exhaling and release. A few more in your own time. Find that wiggle of the spine that feels good. Inhale, curl. Exhaling, release. Relax through the shoulders. Unclaw the fingers. Just find that nice slithery motion of the spine. Lovely. Let's meet in bridge. So pelvis up towards the sky. Push through the feet. Palms of the hands on the floor. If you need a little bit more, you take that right leg up towards the sky, pointing through the toe, pushing through the left foot, producing a nice little heart opener, some self-love. Find the strength, left leg, release through the hands. Release right leg, keep in bridge. Left leg moves up towards sky space. Point toe. Relax the shoulders. And let the butt and the core take on some heat. Lovely. Relax that left leg. Come back into bridge. Lift the pelvis a little bit more. You might like to interlock the fingers under the back here, under the body. Lift the pelvis. Breathe. Open that heart center. Take a moment to breathe into heart space here, yellow in colour. Send the breath towards the middle of the chest. And don't be afraid to breathe big here. Open the belly with the breath. Surrender with the exhale. One more. Lovely. Unleash the hands, bottom to floor. Hug the knees in, nose towards the knees. Lovely. We're going to move on to our left side. So knees stacked, left arm on the floor, right arm stacked on top. Inhale, open that right wing. Let the gaze travel with the hand as it floats behind the body. Exhale, close the right wing. A little bit more heat in the body from the other side. We've moved. Created a little bit of strength through the glute area on those bridges. Connect the body with the breath here. Begin the inhale. Let the movement follow. Exhale. Movement follows. So the breath is contained, the movement is contained within the breath. Gaze follows, encouraging a little bit more of a spinal twist. Exhale, close. Let's meet with that right arm wing wide open. Let the gaze follow if the neck and head allow. Back of the right hand on the floor, into that lovely twist. Breathe here. Breathe into right side body. Out of the mouth. Send the breath to right side rib cage. Okay. Let's close that right arm wing. Beaut. Meet on our backs. Hands either side of the body. Move through your bridge. Inhale, pelvis goes high. Exhale, release. A few more of these. Find your groove, find your rhythm, find your breath. Move, breathe in whatever way feels good. Out of the mouth, out of the nose, whatever way feels good. Inhale through the nose. Exhale in the nose. Exhale. Lovely. Nose towards knees or knees towards nose. Round that lovely spine. Let's take a roll. We're going to meet on all fours. Boom. Tabletop cat-cow. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, round back. Be gentle. Be sweet, be kind. But as you inhale, direct the breath to heart center. Look forward, open the chest. Exhale, round, protect the heart. Inhale, open that chest, show the vulnerability. Exhale, round. One more. And round. Lovely, elbows to the floor. Walk the elbows a little bit forward. Interlock the fingers. Forehead moves towards the floor. And you're going to make a bridge with the forearms. So the hands are going to come behind the back of the head. And then the booty is going to go long towards the heels. So you're going to feel a nice stretch under the arms here, under the armpit area. So anatomically, the intercostal muscles, the little muscles in between the ribs here are getting a nice lengthening, which means we can breathe deeper, we can breathe bigger, and we can breathe more efficiently. Logically, if you make space, more stuff can get into that space. The space being the lungs, the stuff being the breath, the air, the prana, the life force. Exhale, tailbone towards the heels. If you find that your bottom is on your calves or your heels, you want to make your stance a little bit wider. So walk your elbows further towards the front of your mat or the back of the mat, whatever way you're facing, so that you're travelling somewhere. Feel that lengthening under the armpit area. Beautiful. And release. Unravel the hands. Come back up onto all fours. Move through your cat-cow. Whether you need to take a spicy lion breath, or you need to keep it real passive and be a little bit lighter on yourself today. You know the strength of your practice. You know what you need. Beautiful. Okay, walk the hands about 2 or 3 inches forward. Bring the knees under the hips. Take the bottom back towards the heels. Inhale, let's move up into tabletop. Exhale, chest towards the floor. Tuck the elbows. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release into child's pose. We're going to flow a few more times like that. Inhale, rise. Exhale, tuck chest towards the floor. Inhale, rise. Exhale, retreat into child's pose. In your own rhythm, your own groove, keep flowing. Inhale. Exhale. 2 rounds of breath in this asana. Inhale. And retreat. So we're gliding as we inhale, we're strengthening as we exhale, drawing the pelvic flop towards the sternum. Inhale, strength through the arms. And then we're releasing. That's the beauty of yoga. You get that little reward of release after the strengthening. Keep moving. Let this be the final one. Inhale. Exhale, tuck the elbows, chest towards the floor, nose towards the floor, hover, breathe. 4 more breaths. You've got this. The grass is going up my nose. 1 more breath. Inhale. Lovely. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Find your downward facing dog. While we're in downward facing dog, you have the option, if you want to travel into plank and retreat back into downward facing dog. I'll demonstrate once. Inhale into plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. That's if you need a bit more strength in your practice today. Definitely worn the wrong top. Hope you can hear me okay today. The microphone's blowing in the wind. Relax the head. Stay in downward facing dog. I'm just going to tuck my top in. That's better. That's it. Let's take the right leg up towards the sky space. Kick out through the right heel. Inhale. Exhale, high lunge. Right foot to the front of the mat. Take the arms high, high lunge. Enjoy that. Rise up, be strong. Take an inhale, reach high with the arms. Exhale, release the elbows a little bit. Open the heart center. Breathe. Find your drishti. Find that pocket of stillness you know exists. Inhale, reach high with the hands. Exhale, hands to heart center. Extended side angle. So left elbow outside of right knee. The gaze might move towards the right elbow. It might not. Lovely, unravel back to center, high lunge. Kick out through the back heel, take an inhale. Exhale, hands either side of the right foot. Step back into plank, move through your chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Three-legged dog left side. Left leg goes high. Exhale, high lunge. Left leg to the front of the mat. Inhale, take the arms high. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, release the elbows a little bit. Open heart center. Moving into that extended side angle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist left. Gaze might travel to the point of the left elbow, depending on how you're feeling today. Unravel back to center, reach high on the inhale. Exhale, hands either side of the left foot, move through your chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Find your dog. Maybe take a little walk, a movement that feels good. And then find the stillness. We're going to be here for 14 Oms. I want you to find the stillness that you know exists in your practice. Find the strength within the body to push through the hands, lift the kneecaps, poke the tailbone towards the sky space. And the crown of the head is heavy. Perhaps you might need to round the lower back a little bit to activate the core, to protect the heart. Keep breathing in this posture. You know we practice this posture a lot. And there's many reasons that I have everyone in this posture for quite a long time through practice, is because a lot of people that have come are new to this practice, and it's a beautiful way for you to feel how you've progressed, because I bet the first dog you took with me wasn't so pleasant. And as it progresses, your technique becomes better, the easier this feels, and the more you practice, it will become a resting posture. Keep breathing here, trusting the process. It's also a beautiful thing for you to have to take home. A lovely posture that you can do at home. Keep breathing. 3 more breaths here. One more breath. Pull the breath in. Send it away on the exhale. Drop the knees, retreat into a child's pose. Wrap the arms around the legs, forehead to floor. Enjoy that moment. Enjoy that moment. Perhaps you can feel the heart beating on top of the legs. Perhaps the breath is a bit pumpy. Take control of your breath. Self-love starts when I accept all parts of myself. Keep breathing, accepting the moment and the process. Calm the breath, calm the thoughts. Self-love. Watch how the body organically starts to slow and retreat, following the mind. Beautiful. Unravel the arms. Come up into kneeling, come up onto the knees. Take the knees hip width, or if that feels good, not too wide, not too narrow, just a nice stable area. Hands onto the lower back. We're going to move into a tiny little heart opener here, nothing too strong. Okay, so bring the elbows towards each other, lift the chest, and that's all. Don't be dropping the head, don't be pushing too much through the hips. Just be gentle. Send the breath to heart center, let the belly billow. Send the sternum towards the sky space. Lift the chest. Breathe. Lovely. Unravel, take a nice counter pose. Send the arms long, knees wide, child's pose. Self-love starts when I accept all parts of myself. Know that what you showed up today with for your practice is enough. And know that what you've taken from your practice is enough. Often we can turn up to a yoga practice and expect to be spat out of it feeling vibrant and peaceful and together. I feel together. Yoga's got the character to sometimes trip you up and say, today you need to feel like this, because you need to learn how to feel like this, perhaps because something's coming up in your life where you need to learn to feel a bit challenged, or a bit like something isn't going your way. It's the beautiful character of yoga. It's never the same. Even if you're practicing the same postures, they give you a different feeling. Most times you practice. Lovely. Walk the hands back towards the body. We're going to make our way onto our back, so bottom to one side. Legs out in front. Lovely. Roll all the way down. Hug the knees in. Now we're going to go into a shoulder stand here. I think maybe a couple of the sessions this week we did. The others we didn't do a shoulder stand. So if you don't feel confident doing it, just leave it out and send the legs long. Enjoy a little bit of a longer shavasana. If you want to go into a shoulder stand, hands either side of the body, knees in towards the chest, and then what you're going to do is turn on the core, knees towards the nose, push through the hands and lift the bottom up. Hands onto the lower back, walk the elbows in, then bring the feet back in line with the bottom. Lift the hips and send the spine long. If you've got a bun in your hair, actually I'm going to take my hair out so you can see better. If you've got a bun tied at the bottom of your neck, take it out so that you're safe and comfortable. There's no point in doing something half-heartedly or unsafe. That's much better. Lovely. Bad choice, Alex. Okay, so rock back up onto your shoulders. Hands, that's better. On the back, at the base of the spine. Make sure the weight's on the shoulders and not the back. You are on the shoulders. And then send the legs high. Nice and long. Try and keep the legs in line with the spine and not travelling too far behind. Try and keep them in a nice straight long line. Breathe. Pelvic floor, pull it all in. Flex the toes, Point the toes. Lovely. Knees back down towards the forehead and then roll down onto your spine. Lovely. Take an intuitive movement that feels good. Let's take happy baby. Arms inside the legs. Palms of the hands outside of the feet. And draw the knees apart. Breathe. Release the feet. Send the legs long. Send them wide. Open the legs. Open the arms. Create that lovely star shape, that snow angel shape. And let the body be. Know that what you brought today to your practice is enough. We've sent the love, the breath to the heart center. We've strengthened the body. We've breathed. We've collectively come together to practice. We can't do much else. We're creating the good vibes, spreading the love. Feel the breath soften. Relax through the scapula and the upper arms. Let the fingers curl. Completely release the body. Feel if there were 1,000 pieces of string hanging off the back of your body with little weights on them. Asking your body to draw closer and closer towards the earth center. Encourage that weight to deepen on the exhale. Self-love starts when I accept all parts of myself. If you'd like to stay here for a little longer, please do. If you'd like to complete your practice with me, gently draw all the limbs in together towards the body, hugging the knees in, rounding the spine, rolling to your right side, back onto the side that we started our practice in. Let the eyes open and become familiar with your surroundings where you are today. And then when you're ready, push up into a seated position. Lovely, let's inhale, take it high. And exhale to your heart center. Namaste, folks. Namaste.